When we had last left, the Envoy, their adventures in Shatterscarp continued, with them fighting more people taken by the Dream Scourge, also thwarting countless Zorps, some of the Zorps who had captured and annihilated a mercenary band that decided to, under some poor advice, camp out inside of a big old den of them. And it turned out that the person who advised it, Private Naudek, was kind of a weird freak, maybe, and they got killed too. They got killed by the Envoy. Now they found someone who was mourning the lost to the horrors of Shatterscarp. And it was time to look for a cairn on the other side of the weird lake area, the dried lake bed, and then head over to Thirdborn. This is Avowed. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. Let's unhide that as well. May as well do a little quick save too. Okay. Let's see. So where is this cairn? Where we need to offer some flowers or whatever, wasn't it? It is like a proper unmarked quest, is it not? Yeah. Okay. Ancient lakebed. This is it. I'm not sure if I remember any sort of cairn being placed out here. Marius definitely did. Some more plants down here. May as well take it. Oh, not quite. Further up. Gotcha. I think I vaguely remember seeing a cairn, but I don't even know if it was at the lake bed. Right? And my other question is, what exactly encompasses the lake bed? I feel like a lot of this is the lake bed. We'll give it a shot to locate this thing, but I'm not making any promises that we'll ever be able to find it. Got some goodies right there. Ooh, look at the fun windmills up top. Okay. There we are. Who doesn't like a good windmill in a game, right? You gotta be a little fucked up and deranged, I think. Huh. These are the survivalists. Yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Whew. Survived. Just barely. Let's see here. May as well take this as an opportunity to eat some food, I guess. Yeah, I don't remember a cairn at all. The more we look around, the less I have any memory of this thing. Okay. Didn't Marius say it was at, like, the opposite end? Okay. Do we see a bunch of rocks stacked up anywhere? Maybe I should talk to the morning person again. Oh shit, there's something here.
Got eyes on
Oh
something.
hey, this is the cairn. Oh my god, I just so happened to find it.
Quarry in the brush!
Invaders in the garden!
Here they come!
Bad, Envoy!
There we go. Well, what are the fucking chances, huh? Oh, you come out here now.
My shoulder.
Look. Poor Marius sprained his shoulder.
Thank you again. Be safe. You've made this place safe again. Thank you.
What will you do next? I don't know if I've ever made this place... I don't know if I've made this place safe forever. You shouldn't have followed so closely. That was dangerous. Yeah, that was dangerous.
And now it's safe again. I'll stay for a while. Maybe I'll plant some seeds. Who knows? I hope the flowers bring him cheer, though. It must be so lonely there in the dark, and...
Intellect 2-3. And? He has his squad mates, doesn't he? All due respect, but I don't think he knows the difference. All due respect, but I don't think he knows the difference.
We don't know that, though. And besides, he's my younger brother. Well, he was, I guess. Now, he's dead, and all I can do is give him flowers. It doesn't seem fair. None of this is fair.
Jeez. I mean, yeah, true enough, but I don't know that, you know, you're hard-pressed to convince someone in such a state, but, right, the giving of flowers is more so for the living than the dead.
Thank you again. Be safe.
Okay. Anything here? Got a fine pistol. Got some more plants up top. Can I actually reach them? You know, I really didn't think we would be able to find that. You know, I was really not expecting to be able to find it. Oh, look, now the plant icon has disappeared. Oh. It's right here, huh? Oh, wow. There's a super treasure right here. My god. Robes of surpassing brilliance? Whoa. Okay. I mean, they are robes. It's light armor. Okay. What do they do? Plus 15% area of effect damage. Huh. Man, that's kind of amazing. Especially at this level. Once you start getting all of these area of effect spells. Despite their garish and somewhat offensive appearance, these robes are of exquisite make. In addition, the enchantments carefully placed upon them are a wonderful boon for any wizard or arcanist of any kind. Unfortunately for the prodigal student that enchanted these robes, such augmentations are not allowed for use during exams at the esteemed Bragan Hill Academy. We do get corrupted Aedyran from breaking it down, which, frankly, is massively convincing me to do exactly that. Yeah, how many more did I need? Just one or two? God, how could I not? How could I not? I'm doing it. I want that corrupted Aedyran. There's our plant. Okay, let's head back to camp real quick. There we are. Let me check and see our upgrade situation. Okay. And then over here, the workbench. Oh my gosh, perfect. We actually managed to do it. So when we get to Thirdborn itself, when we find stuff there, it will be this superb quality too. From the vendors. Let's see. That I need corrupted Aedyran. So all of my important stuff, I no longer need Admis Wort for. I mean, I guess if I want to get Spindlewalker leveled, which I'm not sure that I do. It's like we said, it's situationally useful, but otherwise, meh. Okay. Let me get this crafted up. We're gonna craft all of them. Good. And what all do I need? I need Living Iron Chunk and Balrog Skin. Okay. Great. What should I go for first? Maybe the hammer? There we are. And I can't get any more of the coral. Could craft this up. Good. Okay, that'll do. Yep, we're good to go.
Would you ever consider using animancy at sea?
Nope. Too unpredictable.
But surely you see the potential. It could improve navigation, lighting, and even fishing.
And the last thing you want is your navigator hearing voices, or your hull catching fire when one of those devices messes up.
Where's your spirit of adventure?
Alive to tell the tale, thank you.
And they don't often talk together. Okay, let's place...
Do you feel that? Reminds me of a storm gathering power on the horizon.
Restoring essence also restores a small amount of health. Huh. Does that include, like, stuff that
It's
automatically
getting late.
regens
I should be
essence?
asleep by now, but as usual, I can't silence my thoughts. Just wake me up when the fighting starts, or if you talk to someone interesting, whichever comes first.
Okay, let's get out of here. Exit to previous location. Same party setup. Good. Yeah, because we have that that ring that slowly regenerates essence over time. I wonder if that also makes HP regen even slower too. Huh. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. I guess we can circle around this route. Okay. So let's go toward the right here. And then up this way. And we'll keep hanging right. Good. Up this way on the left. Another route there. Now that goes to the shrine. Can I actually swim in this water? It's really far down. It's not like Dawn's Shore. Maybe from Thirdborn I'll be able to swim around and look around that way. Thirdborn Oasis. There's an associated oasis? Oh look, there's water pumps. That's what the windmills are used for, huh? Okay. Got a whole bunch of plants. Over here, palm stone. I think there's some dream thralls out there too. Yep.
Right behind you.
Give you a poke. Oh, someone wants some help?
I say.
There we go.
Rolls are all gone. Is anyone there?
Who's next? Anyone?
Hello? While Rocky?
Your face. You must be a dream.
Ah, yeah, look out, I'm a dream thrall.
That's a new one.
No, you're one of them.
Arcane Scholar, you need a draft to calm your nerves. Intellect 2-2. Yes, I will feast on your guts. I'm joking. We're not here to hurt you, promise. I killed the dream thralls attacking you, didn't I? I'm not a dream thrall, you can come out. Let's do the int check. Yeah, I'm gonna feast on your guts.
That's not funny. They attacked me, destroyed my goods. You need to get to safety.
We dealt with them already.
Destroyed
Should be
the
safe
goods?
now.
Thank you. Please, I think I need a moment alone. Then I'll take what's left of my things and go.
Very like
If you see
1980s
anything
workout
you'd
gear
like,
here.
It's yours.
And I thought
Okay.
Emerald Stair was in trouble. How anyone survives here is a mystery.
Oh, shit. Okay, you don't mean that stuff.
I'll stay here where it's safe.
Okay, where is all of their stuff? Did I already take it, that axe? Maybe. Oh, here's some. Yeah, okay. I see. Round shield. Potato and whatnot. Picking up potatoes and stuff out of the sand. Got some Mogren's Fury. Anything else here? Don't think so. What's this thing supposed to be? Is this supposed to look like something? Maybe. Okay. Some sort of enemy over here. What is it? What's a sleeping dream thrall soldier?
You've done it better.
Everybody all right?
Okay, how about back over here? Oh. What the fuck? Look at this dude chilling out here. Okay. Let's see over here. Got some like Far Cry looking jump area. This way. Nothing much. Old campsite. Something good here. Awakened Aedyran. I'm a little bit beyond that, but I'll take it. Because we do still need 5 corrupted for our shield. Unless I guess we could find a replacement shield. We could go that route. Anything good in this water? It's like reservoir. Got some Stelgar leather. Anything else down here? There is. More goodies. Okay. Got a lockbox. Good stuff there. Let's go back up for air. Okay. Get this plant. Or anything near the plant? I don't hear any loot. Let's go for this other, what looks to be Kraken horn. I don't think so. Okay. Look at this. They're playing Satisfactory out here. Let's climb on up. Some good plant up top, but I can't reach it from this area. Okay. Let's consult the map. Oh, that person will actually trade with me? Okay. Will they trade with me now? They are actually... Oh yeah, look. They're out of there. Hello.
I still have a few things I can sell. Is there anything you'd like?
What do you have? Whoa, you've got corrupted Aedyran. Oh, okay. Huh. Sure, I will buy these. And I'll buy the Admis Wort. And the corrupted Aedyran. Expensive, but worth it. 7 grand a piece. Wonder how much a superb item is going to cost. Okay. Okay, let's do a quick save. Got a campsite here. We may as well rest at it. Reach Thirdborn. Eliminate the Dream Thralls. Oh shit, are they besieged right now? Oh fuck, okay. Well, I guess we'll do that later. Let me chow down on some food here.
Thirdborn, yeah.
There are dream thralls up ahead. Let's help clear them out. Send!
Remain.
Okay, Diva, let's take it easy. Oh shit, I am encumbered in a major way. Let me stash these. There we are. Okay. Got more up here. Good thing we upgraded our shit. Okay. Let's see. Let me get some essence regen here. Jesus. Not a fan of the NPCs knocking them through my whole bod.
Dream with us. Let's finish this.
Okay. Oh shit. Good. Oh, there are more over there.
My protection. Fucking dream thralls.
Yeah, the like NPCs in the world do even less damage than our companions, but they do still manage to like stagger the enemies, which is worthwhile in and of itself. Okay. How about up here? Anything? There we are. Let's grab that. Good. Okay. Find bow. Anything else around here? Get them. Turnip. Hello.
Fate worse than death.
Great. Alright, let's do a quick save. About over this way. It's a little path down. There's a big old nasty beetle down there too. Oh, cool cannon. I guess that makes sense. We're in Rautine area. This is a very Rowatine themed zone, I guess. Blackwood branch. Anything else that we missed on our way up? Got something here. And plant. Great. Okay. Well, should I actually rest here? I feel like I ought to. May as well. We'll probably get a dream, right? Let's rest until morning. Take the same party. No dream. Okay. I wonder if they changed that. It really felt like there was a dream every single time. Maybe it's just early game front-loaded. Like every time we went to a different pillar of Aedyran. Nope.
Hold it right there, Aedyran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Darn, Waruta the 2K.
Might, 6'3". Show some respect to the person who just saved your lives. We don't want to quarrel. We're looking for Yatzli. You think someone with Dream Scourge could do what I just did? Show some respect to the person who just saved your lives.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Darn. They slew those dream thralls for us.
I don't think you have much authority to protect anything.
I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Svef? The Aedirans raised Fior. We'll be next.
Not the Aedirans, the Steel Garrote. What the Steel Garrote did was despicable, but I know their next move. Wait, you have Svef? Can I get some? Not the Aedirans, the Steel Garrote.
Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Darn, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
Tiranui, ostensibly a peacekeeping force, ostensibly. The Tiranui were founded shortly after Thirdborn was to break up tavern brawls. Their responsibilities have since expanded to keeping the town and surrounding area safe, even if their numbers have dwindled in recent years. Huh. Okay.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
We better get to clearing out these corpses. We'll need help. There's too many to haul off between the two of us.
Anything else?
It's better out here than it is in the wild.
Agreed.
Anything over this way? I don't think so. Okay. Well, let's head on in. Look at the fun fish. Oh, wow. Yeah, you get a lot of the maritime stuff here, for sure. Oh, cool.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few weeks ago on a trade caravan.
Ah, no, that don't mean nothing. Could be someone else. Don't give up hope.
I saw his face through a crack in the gates. It's him. I don't want it to be him.
Your uncle?
We can go check if you'd like.
Are we safe in here? Will the dream thralls break through?
That's not a fair question to ask.
It's okay, and I don't know, but we'll do everything we can to keep you safe. I can promise both of you that, at least.
Yeah, have I seen any dream thralls that are beyond human and elf? I don't know if I've seen any that are like Almawa, Orlin, or Dwarven. Huh. I assumed that was just... Was this person like barfing in a wild way? Oh yeah, cool. But I'd assumed that was just like a limitation of the game or whatever, like they were strapped for resources or whatever. So when it came to making Dream Thralls as enemy types, they kept them restrained to those for, like, what I assume is for the same reason our player character can only be human or elven, you know? They didn't want to have to do a whole bunch of item models and all of that, you know? Because they were working on a budget. But it may be, and it may be the case that that's still true, but what I do wonder is, oh my god, look at this cool thing. I do wonder is, are they going to, like, actually give a sort of diegetic reason for it? Okay, we got a vendor lord here.
We still have stock.
If you need material for bandages, I have some. I'll even give you a good price. Wish I could give it out for free, but I still have to eat.
I'm interested in your goods. Intellect 2-2. What if all the merchants agree to share their wares for free? Understood. You can just admit you're greedy. My character would definitely not say this. I would definitely not say, what if all the merchants agreed to share their wares for free? Understood.
Everything is going up in price. It's getting harder and harder to survive here. This plague needs to end soon. I don't know what we'll do if it doesn't. Anyway, did you need any linens? Silk?
Maybe. What have you got? Holy shit. Okay. So superb items are about 30 grand. 31 or 35. Thirdborn boots. Oh wow. 20 max health, 3 con, 10% move speed. Oh my gosh. I think that's like best in slot for me. There is little more important to an explorer than a good pair of boots, and these are some of the best there are. Not only do they put an extra spring in the wearer's step, but their incredible load-bearing design makes hauling around loot and supplies that much less of a burden. My current ones give me, let's see, move speed and dodge distance. Okay. Yeah, so I'm basically trading this out for 3 extra con, which is definitely worth it for me. Okay. Wavebinder bracers, reload speed, ability essence costs. Amazing for, like, a... What would you call it? A ballistics user? A flintlock user? Firearms user? Despite never officially being recognized as an officer in the Royal Deadfire Company, Admiral Hasako gained his title after retiring from the Navy and settling down in Thirdborn. During his time as a wizard and sharpshooter aboard the ships of the company, Hasako earned a reputation as being a reckless but effective arquebusier, supplementing his formidable martial skills with arcane power. The legend of Hasako, who some called the Wavebinder thanks to his incredibly steady footing during the roughest storms, became too much for the man to live up to, prompting his early but honorable discharge from the ranks of the Navy. These gloves he personally enchanted to assist with reloading firearms, a boon that proved most useful when trying to do so from the deck of a storm-tossed ship. Yeah, I think firearms here in Avowed seem exceptionally powerful, especially as you stack more and more stuff like reload speed, action speed. Almost fancy. A trinket. It looks like rainbow-colored poop. +3 perception, +20 max essence. This ostentatious scarf is so bright and colorful that it almost hurts to look at. Reds enmeshed with greens, blues fading into oranges, and purples clashing with yellows from a prismatic kaleidoscope of warring colors and patterns. It's certainly a bold fashion choice. And more of the wort. Okay, I'm gonna buy the boots for sure. And should I buy the wort? I think I will. Anything else? No, I think I'm fine. Okay, and then let me sell off some of my junk. Let's see, toggle stash items. Okay, good. Lovely. And then, let's get out of here.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock.
Let me equip those boots. Let's see, what will my health shoot up to? I'm at 276, 288. Okay. And my constitution is now 13. Holy hell. Okay. Great. Looks like there's a quest
there
here.
He is. Come on, Chico. You can do this.
Yeah, come on, Chico.
Godlike. Winds above. You're really here. I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Thirdborn. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like my Uncle Capo.
Capo's your uncle? He's a well-known
Well,
hunter.
Capo's your uncle.
Almost as good as me.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work.
The thing is huge. There's no way he killed it by himself. No wonder you're proud. You're related to the best hunter in town. Good to know I'm not the only one who gets wild stories around here. That thing is huge. There's no way he killed it by himself.
Of course he did. I still hear people reminisce about him dragging it back to the shore. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another, you know?
Oh, a hero, huh? Okay. What have we got here? Oh, look, there's an arrow here. Oh.
Who needs fabric? We still have
Look, there's
stock.
another one. Corpse of the Leviathan. The skeleton of a Leviathan, one of the deadliest creatures to call these waters home, in honor of Capo, the legendary fisherman who single-handedly claimed both for Thirdborn. Okay, where's the next arrow? Oh, yeah. Keeps continuing. I'll take these.
They're not going to be good enough.
Oh, there's another arrow. The Cipher... The Rise of the Cipher Rongus. I don't think I've ever read this. The line of succession in a Huana tribe is malleable to change. One trend remains constant. Mataru warriors possessing strength, leadership, and wisdom make a natural choice for Rongas. The Kahanga diverged from this pattern centuries ago. Instead of choosing from accomplished fighters or hunters, the Kahanga look to the most intellectual and tactical Mataru born. Recent Kahanga generations have embraced this uncommon practice by favoring ciphers to be their leadership. Some believe the development to be in reaction to the spread of foreign influence in the Deadfire, but the tradition stretches farther than most credit. Onikaza II. Which Onikaza did we know in Deadfire? It was like... Was it also the second? I don't know. I think it was further, right? Maybe. I don't know. Onikaza II, latest of the Cipher Rongas, seems determined to not be the last of the Cipher Rongas as she clings to diminishing Huana sovereignty in the region. No, I think it is. Rising where other tribes floundered, the Kahanga are praised for keen political maneuvering and endurance in the face of relentless trials. All that remains to be seen is how much one cipher can endure.
Your work is the best this side of the water. It'll do what we need.
I don't think we stand a chance against those infected bastards. I heard what the guards said.
Cannons kill dream thralls, same as they kill anything else. Keep faith, Kana. We'll make it through. And we'll have your steel to thank for it.
Let's check this shop
It'd be
here.
nice if we had guns like that. I wouldn't be so fucking terrified of the dream thralls otherwise.
Guns like that? On our wages? Come on, be serious.
Maybe I should take up adventuring. Sell one or two fancy pots from those old ruins and I'd have enough, huh?
You want to get yourself killed? Go ahead.
I appreciate that they're so sweary here. Alright, Konpeki.
Well, well,
while if it isn't the one who finally cleared out the mines.
Oh, you heard about that.
Glad to see you. And you'll be glad to hear I can bring the prices down, too.
Oh, okay. Let's see what you have for sale. Shows star metal. Do you know how to forge this in anything? That's some gun you have on display. I'll be off now. Do you know how to forge this into anything?
Ooh, I'll be damned. Never thought I'd see star metal in my lifetime. Short answer, no. Long answer, still no. But the Forge Master in Solace Keep is probably your best bet if you're looking for someone who does.
Well, that's some gun you have on display.
Ismalt's meteoric apparatus. She's a beauty, isn't she? A traveler sold it to me ages ago. Poor bastard went up against something big out in the Highlands, limped back to town, and died a few days later. Needed the money to ship his body home. I hated to take it from him.
I wonder if that's from
Still,
Deadfire or Pillars
Aedyran
1.
Inlay, brass filigree, whew. She could use a strong hand. You interested?
Might, 6'3". These hands are always ready for a new weapon. How does it shoot? Let's say that.
If the stories I hear are anything to go by, like a kick in the teeth.
Are you gonna give it to me for free? No. Okay, why not? Show me what you have. Okay. Ismalt's meteoric apparatus. It sounds somewhat familiar, but I'm not sure. Killing an enemy deals low fire accumulation to nearby enemies. Short-range power attacks deal high stun and knock enemies back. Oh, so you can use it almost like a shotgun. Yeah, you could have a stun build for a rifle. High stun. I wonder if you can amp that up even more. Probably not. I think the enchantable is here. It has a diamond icon. Can I click on it? It lights up. Right, the color changes a little bit when I hover over it. Okay. Developed by an ill-fated rival wizard of Sitzal, this strange gun was designed to bridge the gap in arcane skill in a duel with the Archwizard, which ultimately ended very badly for Ismalt. The weapon misfired in the duel, instantly trapping a fragment of the wizard's soul in the shard of Aedyran that powers the gun. The fragment just so happened to stabilize the fireball launching device for future users. Sitzal claimed the device as a prize and token of hubris. How it ended up in the Living Lands is a mystery. Yeah, I wonder how a stun build would work with firearms. We experimented a little bit with it early on. Fair play. Killing an enemy restores 5% of your max HP and 25% of your max stam. Taunt and gain 100% crit hit chance against enemies that incapacitate one of your companions. But don't you, with a pistol, don't you get a guaranteed crit if you get the, like, weak spot shot? And in that sense, doesn't that, like, I feel like guaranteed crits are pretty mediocre on ranged weapons because of that. Unless it's, like, stacking, if you can get a random crit and a weak spot crit. This well-made but simple-looking pistol belies a potent enchantment that can significantly turn the tides of battle in the wielder's favor. It earned its name when the original wielder, an arrogant gold-packed knight, was ambushed by outlaws on the road. Surrounded and outnumbered, she calmly unbuckled a grenade from her belt and offered her assailants a bargain. Either they play fairly and attack her one at a time, or she pulls the pin of the grenade and everybody dies. Even the brigands knew that to doubt the word of a gold-packed knight is folly, and so agreed to her deal. One by one, the outlaws attacked her, and one by one, they fell. The paladin's wounds were grievous, but through a combination of grit and the magical assistance provided by the weapon, she won the contest and lived to fight another day. More corrupted Aedyran. Okay. Awakened Aedyran as well. Good stuff at this shop. Can I afford it? I can. Should I buy all the Awakened Aedyran too? I'm doing it. Fuck it. Yeah, we don't need these. Though I can't lie, I am very curious about it. I do enjoy having a shield, like, aesthetically and in pairing and all of that. Yeah. Okay. Anything over here? Do you mind if I look around this? Merchant's notes? Is this the flintlock pistol? Okay. A compilation of hastily written notes and rough diagrams detailing the locations of treasure and useful resources. Most of these appear to be crossed off, suggesting the owner of this compendium has found them already. Rumor is that there's a strange door out near the Godless Ruins. To find it, follow the stream by the Leviathan Hollow. Went there, but can't figure out how to get it open. Maybe for the better? We'll try again in a year if we're alive then. Huh. By the Godless Ruins. I'm sure we'll find it when we're back out there. Alright, let's follow these peculiar arrows. Huh. Oh, here's the other one. Good. More Admis wort. Oh, am I meant to bust this down? Oh yeah, look, the arrow. Man, okay, there's going to be a lot of them. What? Crude graffiti. Northwest out of town, past the dry lakebed, follow the arrows and find us under the X. Supplies are limited. Is that the place that I had gone to before? Right? Who we decided not to trade with?
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're dangerous.
Okay. Hello.
Damn my eyes. A child of Aedyr. Indulge an old soul, Envoy. I have a tale to tell.
Okay, hang on. Let me just check here.
Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. I wondered when I'd see you around here. What can I do for you?
I feel like we've hit critical mass for this specific face being used in the game, right? I feel like a quarter of every character that I find, like every female character I find, uses this same face, you know? You see, at least ones that are not Almauen and not Orlin, you know? Were you expecting me? Seems like you get a lot of trade through here. I'll be off now. You were expecting me.
Are you kidding? After what you did at the gates? Anybody who's anybody comes through my tavern. Just a matter of when. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to see me?
It does seem like you get a lot of trade through here.
That's an understatement. You want to hawk wares, you come to Thirdborn. Legitimate, or, well, you know. Nothing like Paradise, of course. But people here are a little more forgiving than the Aedyrans. Oh, no offense.
A thriving economy benefits everyone. Aedyr could stand to loosen up. Thirdborn has its own rules. I'm not here to impose Aedyran ones. That's why Paradise is Paradise, and Thirdborn is a backwater outpost. Let's say that.
Well, anyway. Actually, I've been waiting for a few barrels of mead to come through. My supplier, Falkeen, has been sitting on it. Some Aedyran oomph should change his mind. I'd be happy to reward you if you don't mind talking to him. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to see me?
Let's see what you have to offer. Oh, Trickster's Cuirass. 30% move speed while crouched. Huh. Okay. And plus 40 max essence. Greater Creeper. Benedetta, a mountain dwarf from Old Valia, had this armor made to enhance her already notable abilities as a thief and cipher. In her time in her home city of Princenze, Benedetta did jobs for a number of notable individuals, including the city's Contessa, and, if rumors are to be believed, the Archmage Minoletta herself. Eventually, however, she left Old Valia behind to seek her fortune elsewhere in the world, all with the hopes of one day returning to her beloved Princenze to found an orphanage for the many street rats of the city that needed a home. This armor's humble appearance suited Benedetta perfectly, allowing her to more easily blend into a crowd or fit in amongst ruffians and the like. The only extravagance to the armor is the sash, made by an expert seamstress from the finest silk money can buy. Sojourner's Boots. Increases your HP restoration from all sources, plus 40 max stamina. No move speed, no deal. Boots such as these are an incredible boon for travelers, explorers, and anyone else that spends the majority of their waking hours on the move. The soft interior of the boots soothes aching feet, while the well-textured soles provide sure footing, no matter where they land. Thirdborn gloves, power attack damage, and might. What do my gloves do? Oh, parry efficiency and attack damage with maces and hammers. Yeah, I can't beat that. These sturdy gauntlets impart upon the wearer the might and ferocity of the Almawa people. Unsurprisingly, they are favored by the soldiers of Thirdborn. Fragments of the eyes. Oh, map location. Okay, I may as well take it. The 100 Visions totem lies in a seaside cavern overrun with eyes. At the bottom of an oasis deep, the sapphire eye is yours to keep. In the ancient lakebed's edge, to the ruby eye, your words you will pledge. Near a flame-scarred town lost to history, the amethyst eye dwells in a cave of mystery. The emerald eye rests on an unfinished likeness, not far from unnatural iciness. Likeness and iciness? Okay. Amidst sprawling ruins of the faithless of old, the agate eye has waited for years untold. Beneath a watery behemoth's ancient bones, the topaz eye awaits all alone. Oh, I guess that's by the big old Leviathan bones here. Okay, I'll buy these too. May as well. Good. Okay, thank you.
Another day, another drunkard.
More food up in here. Hello, what's your deal, Captain?
My dear Envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days.
I'm glad to bring a little joy to this miserable place. Is that what the mud and gore caked on me suggest? Civilization? Seems like there's plenty of civilization to go around here in Thirdborn. Save your flattery for someone who cares. What do you want? What do you want?
Ugh, my maundering. Forgive me, Envoy. This land takes its toll on my mind and spirit both. I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Aedyr with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Nostalgia and alcohol are a dangerous mixture.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table, to share one last drink and part as friends.
If you want me to find your crew, Captain, just say so. Why did your crew leave you? I have a fine crew myself. Well, this has been fascinating, but I should be off. Why did your crew leave you?
Those are old wounds, Envoy. Old wounds. Better not to reopen them. Not unless you want to see me weep.
Okay. If you want me to find your crew, Captain, just say so.
You would do that? Venture out
what is up with this guy? Consider it done. I can't make any promises, but I'll look.
You negotiate for the Emperor himself. If anyone could convince Tawe,
I don't know if that was a turn of phrase, but I literally do.
One last drink with me, it's you.
Okay. Where can I find Tawe?
Just to the northeast, living by an oasis in the Sand Sea. No fence, no walls, no roof, exposed to the world. But that's our Tawe. Nothing ever troubled him that the stars couldn't fix.
Okay, tell me what you know of Koa.
Deathly serious, Koa was, about every little thing. Fled to the shark's teeth with a few others when the plague came. He always had a fragile soul.
Jeez, what a horrible thing to say about him. What should I know about Ruanga?
She's a scholar of munitions, happier in the hold with gunpowder than out beneath the sky. I expect she's still holed up in the mine outside of town, polishing her arms.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for them.
Of course. You have been more than generous with your time as it is. Oathbinder guide you in the
Why did he
Emperor's
sound
work,
so, like,
Envoy,
sinister
and in
there?
all your labors to come.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
I should hire a bard. Better than off-key shanties all day.
Oh, yeah, that's a damn shame that there's no, like, in-music here in Avowed. Pillars 1 and 2 both had some exceptional in-music. In fact, the closing music that I use for Avowed is in-music that you hear in... Well, I forget. It's either in-music or the combat music that plays off of the in-music. It's the Fox and the Farmer, which had a super chill version in Pillars 1, and then got a little bit more like maritime, a little bit more nautical piratey in Deadfire, and then they also did a combat version that was sort of like a remix of it that is called Close to Board. Can't believe I remember that. Filigreed book. Thin strands of copper filigree decorate the cover of this book in patterns not unlike the appearance of lightning. Elegant script on the front of the book reads, "The galvanic palpitations of the soul." A small piece of parchment pokes out from between the pages, marking a particular passage. Late nights in Ozaya could mean a lot of things. Between the theaters, lounges, and bordellos, there was no lack of entertainment to be found. But tonight, Belina had a different type of entertainment in mind. She couldn't help but watch lovingly as Maltero continued to work and tinker with their latest project, a massive generator, more powerful than anything that even the best minds of Spirento could dream of. There was no place Belina would rather be, even at this late an hour. A sudden electrical discharge was immediately followed by a cry of shock from Maltero as they jumped back from the generator, nursing their hand. Belina hurried over to them, trying her best to fight down the worry that was creeping up from her gut. "Maltero, are you all right?" They turned to meet Belina's gaze, surprised to see her still in the workshop, and ashamed that she had witnessed their little mishap. Maltero quickly composed themselves and sheepishly ran their still-twitching hand through their hair, smoothing it back down from where it stood ramrod straight. "Ugh, I'm fine, Belina, I'm fine. What are you still doing here? It's so late." Belina felt a flush rising in her cheeks. "Honestly, I just wanted to keep watching you work." "Is that so? Then perhaps you can help me. Care to be my darling little assistant for an evening?" The burgeoning flush deepened intensely, and Belina knew there was no way that Maltero couldn't notice it. Were they toying with her? She couldn't help but feel that they were. Well, two could play at that game. Belina took a moment to collect herself. "I would be deeply honored, Maltero. You know that I would do anything for you." She leaned closer, her lips brushing their ear. "Anything." This time it was Maltero's turn to blush. They looked down to their workbench covered in tools before laying eyes on a simple device, a copper wand emitting a faint violet light. Their gaze trailed upward to the generator they had been working on. A wicked smile spread across their face. "Oh, Belina, I think I have just the thing for you. Get ready for your soul to leave your body, and not in the way you would expect an animancer to intend." Oh, shit. Okay. You know what? I feel like, the effect of Baldur's Gate 3 in other games, especially role-playing games of all kinds, has not been anything to do with, like, production value, which, you know, is probably the hardest thing to mimic, because that's just more money that you need to, like, manifest. It hasn't been, like, narrative design or mechanical design or like turn-based tactics or anything like that. It's been that role-playing games have gotten a bit more horny, I think, right? Which admittedly is something that you can change a bit more in the short term, especially when it comes to just like set dressing stuff. Oh hey, Captain came out here. You know, a lot easier. When it comes to mechanical design, that'll probably be about 5 years off, at least. or something of a similar ilk. Production value. That takes time. Got something over here. Was it in that? No. Oh, here it is. It's backpack. Nope. Hello. How about over here? Another shop.
I might be able to help. The attack sounded terrible. I could hear the fight from in here. It's getting harder and harder to pretend everything's all right.
I could use a snack. The guards will make sure you're safe. That's because this is a war zone. This is a war zone, man.
Trust me, I know that. It's all I can think about. And dream about. But, can I get you anything? Need your energy up in this day and age.
Okay, let's see. Health potion. Porridge. I guess I'll buy the health potions. I think we're good on food.
Fish! Get your fish!
You there, the one with the face. Perhaps I could entice you with riches in return for a simple favor?
The one with the face. Fuck off.
Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant. I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help.
What's wrong? Why not get help from the Tiranui? Aren't they the law enforcement around here? Do you truly think that an envoy of Aedyr should be bothered with your errands? Yeah, sure, whatever. How much are you offering? Do you truly think an envoy of Aedyr should be bothered with your errands?
Oh, an envoy from that place with the thing. So impressive. Look, there's a great reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink.
Is the reward that I get to kill this guy? What's the job? Let's just say I'm interested, for now. Seems like a lot of reward for not a lot of work. Did you just say wink?
No. Wink. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier.
I hate this because I do this. I hate this because I say wink. I am a person who says wink, and I don't like it. I don't like it. There are too many. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. What's in the package? Where would I pick up this package? If it's so embarrassing, why not get the package yourself? Why not get it yourself then?
I can't leave my shop. What if there's a tsunami or particularly rowdy children? No, you should go, not me. You'll probably be fine.
Probably. Well, that's all the assurance I need. Anyone have any scissors I could run with while we're at it?
My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it.
Oh my god, I recognize this guy's voice.
Any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Is this, God, what's his fucking name? God, I don't remember his real life name. But his YouTube, like, username. Is this ProZD? Is this him? This sounds a lot like him, no? The way you're talking makes it sound like I'm picking up something illicit. Why do they only speak through graffiti? What about that arrow right behind you? This is all above board, right? This is all above board, right?
What? Of course it is. I would never deal in anything illegal, no matter how lucrative, and you can quote me directly to Hajime.
I won't tell anyone. Lie. I won't tell anyone. If there are intoxicants involved, I absolutely want in. Who's Hajime? Lie. I won't tell anyone.
Ah, good. Thank you. Well, looks like
Who can we
best be
tell?
off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting. Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
What do you sell?
Welcome back. How can I help?
Let me see what you got. Lockpicks. Darkest Rowitine chocolate cookie. I'll buy those. And the picks. Rest of this, I think we're okay. I'll buy some tea though. It's so fucking cheap. Oh.
If you need skates, we got things for you to kill.
I want to kill things. Hastily scribbled Tiranui notes. Talk to Aiko. He can't keep getting away with this. Something in the Highlands? Follow up at the Swordfish. Cinzia keeps having fights break out. Don't forget, Master Ado has trouble with his sailors. Asked for a mediator. How to stop these drunkards from climbing the Leviathan. Talk to Temerti about this Dream Scourge business. We need to do something, and fast. Okay, hello.
Ah, hello, stranger. Welcome to Thirdborn. How can the Tiranui help?
I'm here to claim a bounty. Something illegal is happening in Thirdborn. What exactly are the Tiranui? Sorry to bother you. Something illegal is happening in Thirdborn. I'm sure they're aware.
Something illegal? In the only town for miles? You should sign up for the Tiranui. We could use smart folks like you. I'm sure something untoward is happening, but I can't do anything without proof.
Brilliant deduction, Constable. You're a credit to law enforcement.
Yeah, well, thank you for being such a good citizen. Make sure to come back once you've got something I can actually work with. Well, off you go then. Back to killing things and leaving me alone.
Okay. Can I talk to you about something else?
What do you want?
Okay, I'm here to claim a bounty, maybe?
Really? Which one?
I killed the Dream Scourge dwarf.
One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates.
God, is this also Prosy? And maybe I'm just tripping major balls. I'm hearing him everywhere now, right? Maybe he just voices a lot of people here, though. I don't know. Never mind.
Well, off you go then. Back to killing things and leaving me alone.
Okay. Captain Tago. Oh, this is a skeletal guy. Attention, a reward will be given for killing Captain Tago, the legendary pirate who spent decades plundering the coasts of the living lands. His skeleton has been left alone, in honor of his legacy. Unfortunately, Tago has attacked and killed several travelers recently, and we can no longer risk further casualties. Tago is often seen stalking the Shark's Teeth. Caution is heavily advised. To claim your reward, return proof of your kill to Tiranui Hajime in Thirdborn.
Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend.
Zarup Chieftain Grithin. Attention, a reward will be given for killing the Zarup chieftain named Grithin. Their tribe has ambushed several citizens and regrettably consumed them. They are known to have a nest within one of the larger rock structures in the Great Sand Sea. To claim your reward, return proof of your kill to Tiranui Hajime in Thirdborn.
Let me know when you've taken care of the Zarup.
Moe Piki. Oh, it's a fucking blight. Attention, a reward will be given for killing Moe Piki, an earth blight known to have command over rock beetles. It has been spotted near the road to Galawain's Tusks by the Godless Ruins. To claim your reward, return proof of your kill to Tiranui Hajime in Thirdborn.
I've heard of throwing rocks at people, but not the other way around.
Coda and Dario. Attention, a reward will be given for killing Coda and Dario. Both are wanted for a myriad of crimes against Thirdborn and its residents, including theft and assault. The two fled town after stealing a set of bejeweled egg curios, and were last seen headed into the Sand Sea near some of the crumbling structures. To claim your reward, return proof of your kill to Tiranui Hajime in Thirdborn.
It'll be good to have just a little less crime around here.
Wolferth's Dispatch. Wanted. Sansa, cartographer in Paradise, has reported his assistant, Wolferth, missing in the Shatterscarp Desert. A reward will be offered for the return of Wolferth's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence, posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa, reporting at last, took me the better part of the day, but have found perch on a great arch with a seaside view. Can see half the region from here. Should be helpful when it comes to mountain paths and estimating sea level. Much lower than centuries before, I expect. No time to write more. The living lands are my college's paradise. Must return to work immediately. Samples won't catalog themselves. No, it's not strictly what we came here to document, but no knowledge is wasted. Have interesting dinners ahead of me, or interesting dreams. Who knows? Wolferth. Or Wolfrith. Okay, further down here. Is this the... Okay, I met with you.
We still have stuff.
Residential district? Got a quest here. For what? Okay. Can I get into this building? Yep. Hello.
If you
Oh,
need something,
Capo.
get over here and talk to me.
Right, you're the old bastard I'm supposed to get out there. The enigmatic god of cold. Rimmergod, right? Yeah. I believe that's old lore that we've read before. Capo's journal. Another dream. The damn things are getting worse, and no draft I take will get them to stop. In this one, the sands of Shatterscarp rose up and swallowed Thirdborn whole, just like the waves on the cliffside. The entire town wiped out in one moment, and suddenly, I was relieved that it was gone, that nothing remained. Ellipses. Last night's dream was nothing like the others. There was a garden full of vines and plants, all moving and slithering like a ship's lines in the wind. They wound up ancient ruins. Ruins like the ones I set my traps in. The vines, they beckoned to me, and I wanted to go. I wanted to see that garden. Gods, this is getting bad. Ellipses. I drank enough to kill a whale last night, but still can't get any sleep. No matter what I do, the dreams are there. Is this Woodika's punishment for what I've done? Sending me dreams of hissing winds and living storms? Gods, I just want some peace. How long has it been, though?
What's taking you so
It sounds like Dream Scourge, but they haven't turned. Okay, hello.
Oh, let me guess. My Nikai sent you. That kid's been muttering about sending some new hero by.
A gender-neutral term for a niece or nephew used in Rawatai. I did meet Chico. They seem nice. What's wrong with that? I'm sure they mean well. What's wrong with that? I'm sure they mean well.
Damn child won't stop hovering over me. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up, but there's not much point these days. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on the cliffside, we had real heroes. I've slain 1,000 Zorips, wrestled rock beetles, even slew the Leviathan.
And I have a voice in my head telling me I'm called to greater things. Chico mentioned that. So, one hero to another, how'd you do it? Wouldn't know it now. Sounds like you just sit around and complain. Let's be an asshole.
People these days. Young and impudent. I've done more than most in this town. Designing the scaffolding to ward off those plagued bastards to start. Ah well. I'm a sick old man now. Even that took its toll. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared the dream thralls at the gates, aren't you? Good to know someone is looking out for Thirdborn at least. I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. One hero to another. I promise it'll be worth your while. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me?
Your heart? Sounds interesting. I'm always up for a challenge. I'm sorry, your what? A heart. What's in it for me? Your what?
A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out in the air, it becomes as hard as Adra, and 100 times as valuable. And I had the only one in the living lands. I couldn't just leave it on my kitchen table now, could I? No, I kept it safe, hidden up in the godless ruin along the coast. But now, I'm dying. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have long, and I'd like to see my treasure one more time. Get it for me, and I'll see you get a reward. Beyond that, well, I left that old ruin with a few tricks for would-be thieves. Step carefully.
Regular traps I can handle. It's the ones that glow and hum that I can't deal with.
Good luck, godlike.
Okay. I wonder if this dude is making it seem like he really does want it for himself, the heart back. Or if this is his way of asking to get, like, an inheritance for Chica or Chico or whatever their name was. And look. More of these arrows. Where's this one pointing to? It's fun fish? Yeah, I don't know. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where this one's pointing to. Okay. Was there loot back here? I did come back here. Keep out. This means you. To stem the tide of the Dream Scourge, this house is now off limits. Forced entry will earn you a swift toss over the town walls. Okay. The fun fish continues. Is there something hidden there? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Fun chicken. Definitely hear some treasure. Yeah, more of the arrows. Here in the corner. Got some goodies there. Can I open any of these doors? I cannot. This one? Nope. Okay. Hello.
An entire
Falcon
family in
Wilcott.
flames? And they stole your research?
Yes, and I'm going to get it back.
Let it go, Yatzli. They'll kill you.
They can certainly try.
Okay. Falcon Wilcott? Hello.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
What are you doing? As the Imperial Envoy of Aedyr, I order you to fulfill the deal you've made with Cynthia. Apologies for interrupting. Cynthia is requesting her mead delivery for the dead swordfish. Cynthia sent me. Her mead's overdue. As the Imperial Envoy of Aedyr, I order you to fulfill the deal.
You order me? Even if I am an Aedyran citizen, you have no authority in Thirdborn. Besides, even the Aedyrans aren't as much of a pain to deal with as some of my clients.
Are you sure about
My
that?
hands full with other shipments. Cynthia's not the only client I have to answer to.
Might 6-6. Better hurry it up then, otherwise you'll have to answer to my fist. Come on, are you really so busy? She has a business to run to. It's unfair to keep her waiting. Seems like a bad way to run a business. Let's threaten him.
Are you threatening me? Gods, Thirdborn really has gone to shit. Fine, fine. Tell Cynthia I'll have a shipment over to her by sundown. Gods preserve me.
Okay. Port of Thirdborn Customs Logbook. What is it that's going on back here that's making people freak out when they walk over? Okay. Let's check this. Master of Business. Origin Goods Delivered. Boat of Clement Glos. Fior. 15 bushels grain. Insect eaten. Request refund. 7 barrels fish. Hopefully? Salted. 12 bolts cloth. Just cloth. Ship of Elan Cerato. Fior. 8 skins, lamb, 6 mantles, 3 barrels fish, fresh, questionable, 8 barrels fish, salted. Boat of Miel Garmont, Paradis, 7 crates ceramics, 3 broken, 9 barrels wine at Aedyran, 15 bolts linen, clear scavenge, 10 bolts cloth, fine, alleged, 2 crates medicines, assorted. Weird that we specify linen here, but then what's cloth? 10 bolts cloth. Okay. Because linen is a type of cloth, you know? Okay. Hello? Got some loot over here? Sounds like. Precepts and Proverbs of Abaddon. I believe I've read this. Yeah, I think that was in the White March. Let me do a quick save over here. Whatever I'm looking for. Ah, here we are. Gotta pick it. Take all that. Can I enter here?
So much on
No.
glaze, Merrick. Your pots look fine.
They're urns for ashes. They're supposed to look dignified on a shelf.
Well, why does it matter? They're dead. Seems like a waste of coin to me.
Yeah, I'm not taking advice from someone who makes bowls to shit in.
Cool. Fucking cool.
Really burned out Esther's house.
People be shitting in bowls. Okay. Let's head back up here. Maybe we'll be able to get Yatzli at last. Definitely hear some more loot. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Ah. Almost didn't even see this ladder because it blended in with the vertical wood planks. Okay. Let's claim our prize. Oh, it's further up? Really? Wow. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, Forgotten Soul Pod. Perilous plants and where to pick them. I think this is new stuff. This meticulously researched book details the deadly flora of the living lands, covering everything from the hallucinatory properties of sporelings to aphrodisiacal preparations of skeleton venom. What? Skeleton venom? To the toxic secretions of Delimgon. The chapter on Shatterscarp is heavily dog-eared, and the preparation of coral evening tide mushroom distillate has been circled several times. Effects include an impending sense of doom, dry mouth, and heart rupture. Oh my god. Followed by internal exsanguination. Holy shit. A note slipped inside reads, "You get 2 more weeks with this one, Nganu, and that's it. Someone else deserves a turn. Tiranui Hajime." What have we got here? Nganu's vial of poison. Okay, well. That's an interesting find. Okay. Can I now go talk to the captain again about this? Can I confront him about it? We don't really know exactly why he would want poison. Okay, hello. Temerti and Yatzli.
Oh, gods. And Aedyran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Aedyran Envoy is here at my request.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. We're in desperate need of another scholar.
Darling, always a pleasure to see you. And you even brought a Pargroon friend. See the red highlights in his mustache? It's a dead giveaway.
Not now, Yatzli.
I'm surprised Marius didn't say anything about that.
Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
I'm on a critical mission to save lives from the Dream Scourge. I'm not Ludwig. Don't confuse me with that murderous zealot. What happened in Fjord was not my fault. Not my call, either. Let's see. I'm on a critical mission to save lives from the Dream Scourge.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what Ludwig said to the Animancers as she scorched their homes.
I know you're upset, Temerti, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home.
Oh, really? Did she?
But you know that if this Aedyran was
Did we know that?
untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dream Thralls siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Aedyr.
Give Temerti the letter. Inquisitor Ludwig has a message for you. Don't give Temerti the letter. Only my own. Ludwig and her steel garrote are coming. Yatzli says the godless ruins here might hold the key to the Dream Scourge. I'm just here to see if she's right. Give Temerti the letter. Ludwig does have a message for you.
To head sharpshooter first class of Shatterscarp, Temerti Kaiwa III. Ludwig wants the ruins of Naku Kubel, or will suffer the Steel Garrote's wrath. Just like Fior Messiverno. Another shit atop the pile, then. Not that I can do a damn thing about it.
You're not going to give in, are you? Those ruins are a marvel. They're irreplaceable.
I know, Yatzli. If we give them an inch, the Aedyrans won't stop until they have everything. But even if I wanted to hand over the ruins, they aren't in my power to surrender.
Those ruins belong to the godless. If you want to end the plague, I need to enter them before Ludwig does. Why is that? But you want to hand them over? Why is that?
The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now.
Ringrim. I'm not as familiar with Ringrim. The Archmage of Terror is a mercurial figure straight out of legends, known for her unorthodox manner and unusual fixations. Am I familiar with Ringrim? I don't think so.
No one's getting in or out without Ringrim's say-so.
Ringrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatzli. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Aedyran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
What? Huh. Why would she go after an Aedyran? Arcane Scholar. If the ruins drew the attention of an Archmage, there must be something potent in them. A locus of power. Sounds like Ringrim might block Ludwig from the ruins and buy us some time. Is there anyone who doesn't want a piece of these ruins? What could Ringrim need with them? What's an Archmage doing all the way out here in the Living Lands anyway? Yeah, what could Ringrim need with them?
Something important. An Archmage doesn't waste time on frivolities.
Yeah.
But why Nakukubel specifically? The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are plenty of other places to look at dream thralls. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth
Hey,
is,
we were there for that.
Neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Aedyr, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe.
Sorry, I want to see what Avowed has to say about these names. Cragholt. An area of the Deerwood once occupied by the Archmage Consulhout. The keep was beset by conflict when one of Consulhout's competitors, the Archmage Lengrath, hired elite mercenaries to attack the keep and prevent Consulhout from achieving immortality. Lengrath, a powerful member of the Circle of Archmagi and a rider of dragons. Technically, Lengrath is not a single person, but the inheritor of the previous Lengrath's knowledge and skill dating back to the first of their kind. Rumors suggest that Lengrath is a close friend of Archmage Tain. Consulhout is a disgraced member of the Circle of Archmagi. His self-importance and dominion over death are legendary. From each death, he returns in a diminished state to claim a new body and take back his power, only to inevitably lose it all again.
I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
Well, I need those ruins, so if it means dealing with Ringrim, so be it. I'm sorry, this is an appalling situation. I just want to find the garden. I don't want to deal with an Archmage. I'm so sorry, this is an appalling Nah. Well, I need those ruins, so if that means dealing with Ringrim, so be it.
I didn't know they made Aedyrans with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
If she doesn't want to be found, that's all the more reason for us to go looking.
When an Archmage like Ringrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain.
Waste not, want not, I suppose. It's horrifying. Is it strange that I'm only more interested now? Waste not, want not.
It's definitely practical, I'll give her that. Although, I wonder if it's because she likes giving trespassers nightmares. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But, if you want to find Ringrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunen ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatzli, Be careful. If Quilici lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
I'll keep Yatzli safe. I just hope Yatzli won't slow me down. Are you wishing Yatzli or me luck? I hope Yatzli won't slow me down.
I promise you, you'll be the one having trouble keeping up. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatzli, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
Oh, okay.
How exciting. We're off to see an archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an archmage, after all.
With her around, we're going into more creepy holes in the ground, aren't we?
Yeah, do we have the power to take on an archmage? Are we capable of that? This is what I was talking about before. What is the power scaling and like power level of the envoy, the Aedyran Envoy here, and their 2 followers relative to like a full party in Deadfire or Pillars 1? You know? Okay, well, let's head on back down. Good. Oh, Kai also wants to talk back at camp.
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely leaked.
You hungry? I might be able to help.
Hello, Temerti.
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot Thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would. And now, predictably, they're missing.
Oh, are these the badges? Well, I executed the deserter for fleeing and leaving his brothers at arms to die.
Any real soldier would know the worst crime against his brothers in arms is desertion. He should have stayed with them to the end. I'll make sure these badges are given to the surviving families.
Okay, well, that was easy enough. Anything else, Temerti?
Now the crops are destroyed. Gods.
There's Yatzli. Should I go down here and talk with this person? Who am I talking to here? Namaho?
Are they? Did you?
Oh, it's you two.
Dead?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. We made it as painless as possible. Their corpses await a pyre. We'll leave it to you.
Then they have gone
Business
to the wheel.
as usual.
Thank you. Truly.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away, but you learn to live with it. Eventually, you befriend it. Trust me.
Let's go, Namiho. We need to be with them now.
They'll be alright. Eventually.
Okay, let's claim our level here real quick. What do I want this time? I mean, Barbaric Shout has been a huge boon. Quite literally. Maybe we should get it. Right? 10 extra seconds of it is pretty nice. Do I want it? I really do. I mean, what else would I get, though? Is there anything else I would get? Bear Ally could be fun. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Had some corn on the cob. I roasted some corn on the cob tonight, and I think I had a little bit that I didn't catch out of my teeth that did get, unstuck. Flew into the back of my throat and got me right there as I was in the middle of talking. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's see here. What should I get? Parry efficiency could be useful too. It is quite nice against like heavier duty targets. I think it's between parry efficiency and Barbaric Shout. I know Barbaric Shout is going to be really useful, but will parry efficiency? I don't know. It'll be nice to have, but not necessary. And we could also just amp up our damage. We could also do that. Yeah, should I crank up and get more stun, just passively? Yeah, maybe I will. Stunning blows again. Okay. There we are. Oh wow, look at all this. Raw lashwing meat. Surprised it's all modeled out. Got some loot up here. I'll take that. More over here. Need a pick for it, but we got plenty. Wonder if I'm fine to stop buying picks. I got like 100 now. Wow, look at all that down there. It's like an enormous lift. Okay. Now let's go over here and get Yatzli in the party.
So, that's how the mad archmage Tane found himself in the Living Lands.
But no one's seen him, have they? What's he been up to if he really is here?
Who can say what archmage do with their time? Have any of you truly seen Reengrim? And yet, we all know her presence in these lands.
Give us another.
Another tale? Ah, godlike. Surely one as favored as you has a few good stories to tell.
Wait, really? Oh, no, okay. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Would you care to share a tale with us, Envoy?
Arcane Scholar. I suppose I should share what I've learned for perpetuity. I'm sure I can think of something interesting to share. Not just now. I suppose I should share what I've learned.
Please, godlike, tell us of your travels.
Can I really?
Thank you again, godlike.
Okay.
To practice your story so I can add it to my collection. There are so many wonderful tales here in the Living Lands.
Oh, I thought we would actually get some reactivity to stuff we had done. Okay. Let's get Yatzli back. Just talk about how they burned down Fjord Maze of Air now. I'm sure Giada would be very chill about that.
Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Reengrim?
Arcane Scholar. She is best known for inventing spells that prey on the victim's greatest fears. They say the sight of her drives men to such terror they cut out their eyes and offer them. Very little, but I'm eager to meet her. All I know is that she's in my way. Cut out their eyes and offer them. That is very curious given the wall situation here. We'll go with the scholar check. She's best known for inventing spells that prey on the victim's greatest fears.
Oh, lovely. Then you know what we're up against. Oh, her spells are legendary. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Eora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Oh, Aldra's titties. The Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant.
I love that she's like a little freak. Do you believe the Dream Scourge brought the Archmage here? Don't get distracted. We're here to find a way to the garden. Do you think she's after the garden like we are? You admire her, don't you? You think the Dream Scourge brought the Archmage here?
Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins. It's still got its share of secrets. There must be something in there of interest to Reengrim. Probably something powerful.
Yeah, I'm guessing the Circle of Archmagi must somehow have found out exactly what went down in the Deadfire with Aethys and all of that and breaking the wheel. And somehow they must also know, maybe not fully as well as we do, but they must know in some way about the garden and about this other, like, sequestered god. Like I said before, the Circle of Archmagi in World of Eora, it's like the closest you get to, like, Illuminati. You know? And they all operate at their own whims. And now's our chance to find out. I'd rather not know, to be honest. As long as we get what we came for, I don't care. We need to get what we came for. I don't care otherwise.
Determined, aren't you? I like that. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
Okay. Marius, please go back to camp and let Kai know our plans, alright? Giada, can you go back to camp and tell Kai about Reengrim? Yatzli, we have a camp close to here. Meet us there? Meet us there? New companion. The foremost godless expert, Yatzli, packs a lot of magical skill into her small frame. A self-taught wizard, she honed her craft while dungeon diving in the ruins all across the Living Lands. With a grimoire in hand, she manipulates the very essence of the world around her. She can not only conjure terrifying displays of power against her enemies, but also dispel any arcane illusions that deceive the senses. Oh, I guess that's what that was. And her color coding is definitely like purple, pink, fuchsia. Essence Explosion. Yatzli invokes a strange arcane power that explodes upon hitting an enemy, releasing a burst of essence and explosive damage. Dispel illusion. Order Yatzli to dispel a magical illusion and surrender its secrets. Okay.
Of course. Take your time. I have plenty to do in the meantime.
Oh, good. I, for one, could use a nap.
Let's see here. What all do you do? Let's see. Yatzli's attacks burst into a small area of effect when they hit an enemy. Blast. Blast deals explosive damage, breaking enemy blocks, destroying walls, and shattering frozen enemies for bonus damage. Force Blast. Increases the stun dealt to enemies hit by blast. Oh, that's quite good for us. There we go. Blast has a 5% chance to inflict frozen, ignited, or shocked. Arduous Delay of Motion. Oh, the complete opposite of Giada. Yatzli manipulates the arcane energy around her, slowing them for 10 seconds. Arduous Delay of Motion intensifies its slowing effect on enemies. Exhausting Field creates an area of effect that afflicts all enemies within its radius. Oh, otherwise it's single target. Gotcha. Frost Aspect periodically deals frost accumulation to afflicted enemies, which does synergize with her own passive. Minnaletta's Missile Battery. Yatzli conjures a volley of arcane missiles that seek out nearby enemies. Speedy Salvo, Fire Rate Increase, Horizon Strike, Max Range Increase, Shock Aspect, deal shock accumulation. Okay, well I guess this one will also do another type of accumulation. Essence Explosion. Invokes a strange arcane power that explodes upon hitting an enemy, releasing a burst of essence and explosive damage. Concentrated Essence. Increases the size of the blast caused by Essence Explosion. Essence Explosion deals fire accumulation. Reduces the cooldown for it by 33%. Okay. I mean, increased stun by how much? That seems really good. Right? Increased stun synergizes great with my character. I'm gonna take that and definitely get that upgrade. Okay, confirm. And do I want Arduous Delay of Motion? I think so. And we'll get the AoE effect. Good. And we may as well get 1 point here to pick up the missile battery. I'm not too keen on it, but may as well have another power that she'll fire off. Okay. Do I want the slow effect intensified? Sure, why not? Or maybe I'd rather extra damage. No, I'll get extra slow. Fuck it. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Would I rather... Unfortunately for Kai is probably out of the party, right? He's very tanky, but I don't really need that as my character. Marius, Giada, and Yatzli seem like the way to go. At the very least, we should try out Yatzli. At the very least. Okay. The real question, I suppose, is... Do I want Yatzli and Marius or Yatzli and Giada? Maybe Yatzli and Giada, because they have a fondness for one another. We can get them at least from the start. And then we can swap around later as we see fit. Okay. So have I looked around most of, or all of Thirdborn now? I think so. We haven't gone over to the lift or whatever it was. And down here, by the water. I'm assuming we could do that, but I guess I don't really know. Oh, we should chat with the captain too, since we found that vial of poison. Okay, where was that dude at? He was back at that inn. At the second floor, right? Let's see over here. This way, and then up here. Wasn't it? Yeah, there you are.
Envoy! I saw you poking about my little hermitage in the lighthouse. How did you like it?
I'm jealous. All I've got is a tent. It's dire. I'm not here to make small talk. What are you doing with a book of poisons? Let's say that.
Oh, you must have found my little experiment. A man must have his hobbies. Envoy, please. I'm not planning to kill anyone. I'm just a simple man fascinated by the natural world. You must open your eyes to the flora and fauna here. It's quite unlike what we find in Aedyran or Rauatai. It's a good deal more vengeful.
Okay. Yeah, he's not planning to kill anyone. Yeah, he's talking this way. What is this, L.A. Noire? Like you? Glare stoically. I'm going to glare stoically.
You've got me, Envoy. I'm going to kill them. Koa and Ranga. They'll never suspect a thing.
They will if I tell them. Why kill them? Why kill them?
After everything they took from me, it's what I'm owed. I could be drinking Raed Saren wine in a manor house outside of High Crown, but instead I'm rotting in this backwater midden heap alone. They stole my future from me, Envoy, as the rebels and the Dream Scourge steal the living lands from Aedyran. We have been wrong, don't you see? Honor demands we make it right. You by serving the Emperor's purpose, me by serving my own.
Your own purpose.
We will get back all we've lost, Envoy. We will get what we deserve. We only have to do a little killing first.
You could have just asked. I don't appreciate being tricked. Don't compare me to you. We are nothing alike. We're nothing alike.
I would never compare myself to so luminous a servant of the Emperor. I regret the error, most grievously. I know you now to be a true and faithful servant of our queen that was. Will you do it then? Help me get my peace.
Dude, he's just straight up like dog whistling at me, huh? You could have just asked, how do you intend to kill them?
All you need to do is bring my crew to me, and when the time comes, serve them their drinks as I've arranged them. Do that, and we shall all get our just desserts.
Lie, absolutely. Very well, I'll do it. I need to give this some thought. Lie, absolutely.
I knew I was right to put my faith in you, Envoy. Oathbinder, guide, and keep you.
Wow. Huh. So he's into the steel garrote big time, or at least, Woodica. Okay, well, let's head on out of town here to our nearby camp. Whew, look at all of our quest markers. Party camp right here. Good. We can, at minimum, do some upgrading. Probably hear from all of our companions, too. Yep, everybody's got a lot to say. Oh, whoops.
Doubt my soul is worth much to an animancer.
Why would you say that about yourself?
It's just that I'm not what I'd call strong-willed. I'm tense all the time, and just not easy to be around sometimes.
Self-knowledge and inner conflict are signs of a powerful soul. Make no mistake, you have a good one.
Thank you. I needed that.
Alright. Yatzli?
For the camp of an official Aedyran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course.
I don't know what you were expecting. I suppose a bath can be arranged if you ask nicely. I was under the impression that you liked it rough. Fuck it, let's say that.
When the mood is right, I find I like everything. I'm going to write Quilici tonight. Make sure he misses me.
Oh my God.
As riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind?
That jar you had me fetch for you earlier, is it worth much? Why did I find you alone in some old ruins in Emerald Stair? I want to talk about what happened with Fior. Why'd I find you alone in some old ruins in Emerald Stair?
Well, because I'm the foremost expert on the godless, of course. So I must study their artifacts when I can. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do. And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
Is that how you got that burn? She's got a burn? Oh yeah, is that it right there? On her left shoulder. God, I almost didn't even notice. It blends in so well with, like, her fur color? Is that how you got that burn, running around old flammable ruins? Did you learn of the godless when you were studying the arcane arts? Is that how you got that burn?
I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire.
Arcane Scholar. The incantation for reflection is one stressed syllable from flame. Perhaps that's where you made your mistake? When you say everything, was anyone hurt? Your parents gave you a grimoire and then just left you alone? Let's say that.
I'm sure they were sick to death of hearing me speak of the Circle of Archmagi. Oh, Lendegrath transfers their memories. Reengrim is a master illusionist. There's someone named Tane.
There's someone named
I'm sure they thought
Tane.
it was harmless. Not that I'd burned down the house. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end.
Did you ever end up getting that spell right? Dreams of what? I can't imagine your parents were happy about that. Dreams of what?
Just the usual things. Not studying for an exam, having all your teeth fall out. They're not nearly as enjoyable as my more provocative dreams.
Personally, my favorite dream involves several links of rope and an enticing courtier from home. I don't want to hear about those. Why is this our only option here? Fuck it, let's go for it.
Oh. Well, just be sure to have a quick release knot if you ever make that fantasy reality.
Oh my
Someone should learn
God.
from my mistakes. I certainly have no intention to.
That's one use for
Jesus
rigging.
Christ.
As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go?
So, is the implication that no matter what, the Aedyran Envoy canonically has, like, a fetish for autoerotic asphyxiation? Is that what that was?
Pick up the craft?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I would only be a useful guide in some godless ruins, and I don't know that I'm quite ready to share yet. No, I just wonder how you ended up guiding clueless Kith across the lands.
Solace taught me a lot, but I picked up most of my skills just surviving on my own. Spent a lot of time just trying to not be in Solace. Once I left, it just seemed like the right thing to do. A lot of people need help to survive out here.
You didn't want to do anything else? Have any other dreams?
What else would I do? I'm not really good at anything else.
Anything else, Yatzli? Looks like you do want to talk.
Oh, Envoy, might I steal a moment of your time?
You finally ready to talk about what happened in Emerald Stair? Do you need something? I'm actually in the middle of something. You finally ready to talk about what happened in Emerald Stair?
Well, it's the waiting that makes the payoff so delicious, don't you agree? I can't believe Fjord's gone. A city of scientists, attacked for no reason. I'm going to personally find every Steel Garrote asshole and turn them to ash. I can't believe we were able to get as many out of town as we were.
Resolve 9-7. Don't celebrate just yet. Ludwig's still out there, and still just as unpredictable. We were lucky. For all Vidaro's faults, he coordinates a damn good evacuation. Let's say that.
I suppose I'll have to give him that. But if you tell him I said that, I'll deny it to my dying day. Besides, Quilici and I did just as much to help people out. At least we were able to get everyone to safety. I don't know how things are in Paradise, but at least it's not on fire. I mean, I assume.
Have you known Temerti long? You care a lot about the Animancers. Did you grow up in Fjord? Have you known Temerti long?
Long enough that I trust her to do her best by everyone. You see, Emerald Stair has Naku Tedek. For a young and aspiring godless scholar, it was a godsend, if you'll forgive the pun. And, as a young at heart godless scholar, I've traveled outside the stair to other ruins. That's how I met Temerti. Thirdborn's close to Naku Kubel, and a girl's gotta eat sometime.
Arcane Scholar, you just traveled and studied ancient ruins. Sounds wonderful. Why give that up? Of everywhere you've gone, why set down roots in the stair? There aren't godless ruins in your hometown? Why set down roots in the stair? Is it because of Quilici?
Yes. Why did I choose to settle down with a gorgeous scientist who loves me? What a mystery. I still go out often. I've catalogued many ruins, but there are always more. And coming home to a warm welcome is lovely. You should try it sometime, darling.
A warm welcome from the Animancers. How do you get that? But you're not an Animancer.
Brilliant, Envoy.
You don't have to be an Animancer to enjoy the pleasure of their company.
Exactly. Thank you, darling. Even with the stunning lack of animancy in my life, I marched into town and everyone fell in love with me. Oh, part of it is my sparkling personality, of course, but a larger part of it is time. It's hard to hate someone when they drop by your lab with lunch after you've forgotten to eat again.
Arcane Scholar, I remember getting distracted and going hungry more than once during my studies. Does this mean I'll get food from you? Is that how you met and wooed Quilici? With snacks?
My mother always said that the way to a man's heart was through his stomach. Quilici and I got together the old-fashioned way, though. I saw a beautiful man across a smoky tavern. Then I dazzled him with my delightful personality. Then he showed me an abandoned ruin outside of town, and I was hooked.
And you lived happily ever after, right? Giada and Quilici seem to be close. Does that concern you? I mean, it's definitely not that type of relationship, right? That's more pupil and mentor. But let's say it anyway.
Are you joking? He's my mentor. Not to mention 1,000 years old.
Oh, No. They're both handsome humans, of course. But Giada is like family to both Quilici and me. He taught her a lot of what he knows. She spent days in our home. Literal 26-hour days. I still can't quite believe that everything we've built is gone. A generation of work scattered to the wind. It makes you wonder how everything will turn out.
26-hour days. What a flex on them remembering that. Honestly, if they had said 24-hour days, they would have slipped one by me. I would not have caught it. If you have so little trust in Vidaro, why don't you try his job? The people are alive, so there's still hope. Buildings can be rebuilt. I'm sure everything will work out for the best. If you have so little trust in Vidaro, why don't you try his job?
Me? Well, I suppose that's an option. I'd need help, of course, but I'd at least ask for it. Huh. I'll think on it. Maybe it'd be a nice retirement plan for Quilici and me.
Governor Yatzli. I like the sound of that.
I honestly expected her to be like, I wouldn't be down for
I feel
it.
a little less frazzled. I've got a lot to think on. Talk to you soon? Try not to have too much fun without me. How can I help, darling?
Nope, we're back here in this. Okay. Alright, let's see. Well, maybe we should call it here for now, right? Okay, let's exit camp. Do I have anything else to add or apply here? I do have some upgrading I could do. Oh no, only to our old sword. I could upgrade this. I got plenty of Admis Wort. Let's do it. Got enough for a more corrupted Aedyran. Good. Okay. Living iron chunk. I need a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Is that enough? It is. Okay, yeah, let's upgrade our weapon again. Lovely. Oh, Aedyran, of course. Man, 5 of them. I'm assuming it's just meant to be like a little chunk of it, like a little tiny scrap of it. Because in the older games, Aedyran was like exceptionally rare. Okay. Let me upgrade my breastplate too. There we are, good. Still need more cave coral. Always the eternal bottleneck, huh? Could upgrade my shield at long last. Should I do that? May as well, huh? There we are. Cool. Okay, good. Upgrades are looking great.
You might know this, Marius.
Oh.
I might.
How do you get dust stains out of your clothes?
Just wear clothes that won't be ruined by dust stains.
Wonderful advice for the future, dearie. However, I still have a dust stain on my pants.
Right. Grind up some bone slate, squeeze a few hemp flowers into it, and rub it into the stain like you're trying to start a fire.
I'm glad we arrived at a real answer, finally. Thank you, darling. You're a delight, as always.
Okay. We should probably travel with those two as well, right? God, I'm curious about Yatzli and Kai, because they're both like horn dogs. I guess that's what they'll bond on. I don't know. Okay. For the time being, I guess we'll go with Giada and Yatzli. Oh, I like that there's a different... Yeah, if they're working at camp. Yeah, oh, that's clever. I like that a lot. Just them tinkering, doing their little hobbies and whatnot. Okay. Oh, shit.
Seeds of change. Their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it
The
once
Dream
was.
Thralls?
It will soon be whole, safe.
What are you talking about? Whose soil? The soil of Shatterscarp? My dreams are off limits. Get out. I think more than just Shatterscarp. Whose soil? The soil of Shatterscarp?
A name given to the land, not asked for. You see why the parasites are loathed? The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the birdsong.
Why would you want Thirdborn gone? This place could use some peace and quiet. How could the Dream Scourge taking over Shatterscarp be a good thing? Let's say that.
The air was not meant for voices. The soil was not meant to carry buildings. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again.
Oh, I like this. I like the idea that Sopadal isn't just portrayed as like a goodly force, right? They very much have their own sort of vested interest in like the proliferation of nature, even if it means the cost of Kith lives. That's what people are doing in Shatterscarp. They're just trying to make a life. There's life in Shatterscarp now. Don't you see it? I can't believe I'm trapped in my own head with something like you. That's what people are doing in Shatterscarp. They're just trying to make a life.
Efforts paid in blood. They lie to the earth, to themselves. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot.
We don't need death for things to grow. I suppose that's sometimes true. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I just want to sleep. We don't need death for things to grow.
The spider devours her mate to lay her eggs.
Why did spider... Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like a like epithet, or we were being metaphorical.
We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know about freeing Sopadal now, right? If Sopadal is imprisoned in some way and we're going to ultimately be poised with an option to free or continue their imprisonment, I don't think, right, even if we were playing a goodly character, I don't think so. I don't think we could go that route. But I do appreciate that you could be such a, like, you could right? You could roleplay a character who becomes like a super extreme, like, eco-terrorist. Not like Final Fantasy VII Team Avalanche or whatever, but like even far beyond that. Like, the only way to ensure the proliferation of like the natural world is the death of humanity. You know, that type of shit. All right. Well, when next we return, we will continue on with these two further back out into Shatterscarp. I guess we'll eventually make our way up to Ringrim's domain, but we have so much else to tend to, right? Why not hit up a little bit of it, right? All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.